Hi everyone, my name is Raya Belinsky and today I will share with you what is neurographic. So first of all, I want to share with you and I want to start from my story. When I did my first degree in economics and management, I saw people who are successful and not so smart, and the opposite, who are very smart but not successful. And I started to think why, how it works, what should I develop to be more successful, and what are the skills, how does it work, what are the algorithms behind there. And at the same time, I started to be a data analyst and data scientist. I started to learn in landmark education and to develop my skills to discover what is going on with me in a conflict situation, in team situation, in any situation that I'm not so effective and I'm not achieving what I want to achieve. So I did it for 10 years, and last 3 years I already start to coach people, and I start to be a team leader and a team coach and lead part of the course. And I really enjoyed from this journey, and I decided to switch my career and start to be career and leadership coach. So when I started my journey as a career and leadership coach, I did a International Coaching Federation certification as a coach, and I did courses, and I prepared myself to work with people, with leaders, with executives. And what I saw that the process takes time. I work with people who do some things, who think some way for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. So I need to find a structure that will be really powerful and transformative and something that I can use and my clients will achieve the results much, much faster. That's why I found Neurographic. And I started to be a neurographic specialist, and now today I'm using neurographic in my individual and team coaching, as you see here during the team coaching with in some organization in the picture. So the neurographic was found 10 years ago by Pavel Piskaryov. He is the psychologist, personal and business coach, speaker, facilitator, and he really discovered and combined a lot of systems in one. And also his neurographic structure based on pyramid of development, how our development, how we think, and how our thoughts in our brain works. So also what I wanted to share that neurographic has been scientifically validated and proven by 30 researchers. It means that 30 during this on these researchers, people were they did a process with neurographic and the same process without neurographic, and you can compare the results and the velocity of achieving their goals. So do you know that only 5% of our thoughts, decisions, emotions, actions, and behaviors are consciously controlled by us? The rest, 95%, is driven by our subconscious. 95% is driven by our subconscious. It means that if there is a formula in our brain, in our subconscious, that it's too expensive to you, you need to be nice girl, you need to be nice guy, you need to do things right. So if we have another goal, if I want to be rich, and in my subconscious there is a formula or there is an algorithm that's against my goal, or my subconscious algorithm says, no, it's wrong, it's dangerous, it's not for you, I will never, ever achieve my goal. And I will use all the structures. I will learn and I will try to do things, and I will not achieve this because our brain manage us. Our subconscious manage us. So all this information saved in neural connections. And imagine that you will know, why am I doing this? Why am I procrastinating? I'm avoiding conflicts. I don't want to talk about this issue with my boss, with my teammates. I continue to survive these thoughts in my brain for years when I work in some organization. And in some point, I'm leaving and no one really understands what happened. Or lack of confidence when I'm sitting in the meetings and I'm not participating. Lack of motivation. When I don't want to deal with this project, I don't want to work on this project. Procrastination, when I'm postponing, when I'm looking for other reasons to do other projects, to speak with people, to do anything else, and not what I want to do and what I need to do. Imagine if you will know what is the why I am doing this. And all our algorithms, all our formulas are built on our experience, on experiences, yeah? And this experience can be our experience, our parents' experience. In childhood, most of the formulas and most of the algorithms that we save, that we create, are based on our parents' behavior. And then others, our friends, our teachers, famous people, all their experience also start to work and connect to our life and previous generations, our grandparents and grandparents. Sometimes we don't know why we behave this way or other way, but this is there, deeper in previous generations. So programs that are very strong within us, programs that control us rather than we controlling them. In our life, if there are 3 times that something happened with the same scenario, we create a formula from this, mostly in our childhood, but also during whole life. And these rules manage our life. So how to change these rules? It is scientifically proven that we can create new neural connections at any age, which means we are capable of achieving the results we desire. And people who do neurographic with coaching, they sometimes share with me, listen, it was a miracle. It's something that I never discovered this way. No, it's not a miracle. It's a structure that based on science, based on researchers, based on structures that already used, that already successfully used. So it's not a miracle. So I invite you to fulfill your dream and start to think about the goal that you want to achieve with Neurographic. Neurographic is a universal language of nature in the universe. Look how we can see Neurographic in leaves, in mountains, in neural connections, in water, in clouds, everywhere in the universe. When we see these random lines, when we see these connections, it's all around neurographic. So we can work with neurographic to address any challenge because it is a universal language. And we can work on our health, on achievements, on relationship, and on income. But what is there? What is there behind our goals? Blocks of emotions. Something that blocks us to achieve our goals. And during each session, we are working on anger, anxiety, like the emotions that you have, the emotions that block you from achieving your goals. Neurographic is a transformational method for change that is fast, effective, and also ecological. So what does it mean fast? This method works on our unconscious. It means that this method is faster than go to psychologist and really discover, okay, it's coming from my past with my mother. It was the situation when this happened and this happened. So we don't need to discover the exact situation. The process of neurographic works on the whole system, and it's change the behaviors, change neural connections, change something to achieve our goal. This neurographic also very effective. It means that when I have these goals, when I have any goals, and I am using neurographic, and I am achieving my goals much faster, I start to be more effective, much more effective and faster. And also this method is ecological method. It means that if my husband will send me to do neurographic and I don't want to, nothing will work. Nothing will happen with me. Only when I am ready and I want to do the change, the transformation will happen. So here I collected some testimonials from the previous clients. This is woman. She's divorced with 2 children, and she had a process and she worked on her relationship. And the next one, she worked on her achievements, on her goals, and somehow it's switched to her health and her connection to the stress, how she say how she deal with stress, and how, like, in a stressful situation she connect herself to cigarettes and alcohol. So when we did the process of 5 sessions, she just finished with this cigarettes and alcohol, and she started to be really, really focused, and she achieved her goals with to be much more relaxable, yeah, and happy person. And next sample couple, they are also married couple, but they are also have manage business together. So they needed to create the plan for the next 3 months. Here also they work about a relationship and goal achievements. So did you already decide on what area you want to work? What do you need? What do you need to do the neurographic process? So when you do this online with me, you need to have a A4, 4 or 5 papers. You need to have 2 black markers, and you need to have colored markers and colored pencils. And I invite you to work on neurographics with specialist, with someone who is professional and someone who can lead you to your goal, and someone who knows the process, who knows the questions that you need to be asked, and not just drawing neurographics without any results and with only to create a beautiful drawings. So workshop results, I promise you that first of all, you will have 2 hours for yourself to discover what are your needs, what are your challenges, what stops you, what emotions blocks you from achieving your goal. Yes, so this is 2 hours for yourself. Second, you will really, really reduce the level of stress and anxiety. I promise you that this what will happen. And the third thing, you will receive the mix of actions that you need to achieve your goal, plus motivation. Like now, I want to start, I want to go and do this. Not only the list, and then I will put this list on a fridge. No, the actions, the ideas, and also the motivation to move forward and to solve this and to achieve. I'm working with individuals and teams or groups. I'm working mostly in processes, so it's a 5 meetings process. So if you want to, if it's something that interested you, please feel free to schedule with me a 30 minutes intro call for more details. I was happy to share with you my experience, my knowledge, and happy to see you in a 30 minutes intro call. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day.